my life it feels so crazy to me that before I just always made the excuse that I didn't have time to do this. The amazing shift for me has been what time I put in, I get so much more back.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, made that big commitment at the beginning of the year to get consistent. And I would say another big commitment I made was to make health a bigger priority, because there was such a disconnect there for me. Probably my whole life, health has just never been, it's never been top priority, and it's probably not been even close to top. I've done a lot of damage to myself over a lot of years, and so I realized that it's not going to be an overnight thing for me. But my ultimate goal for sure is to really reprogram. I mean, we've talked about that before too. Is that I want to reprogram myself to just automatically have health a bigger priority in my life. Because if I really make my health number one, like I make these excuses, well, that's selfish, I need to make my family number one, I need to make my business number one, I make all these justifications for other things, when in reality, if I am making health number one, everything else benefits so much. And that's one of the things that I've really seen by finally making that commitment is...
One of those things I talk about a lot is how do we multiply our time? Because I don't care if we're busy professionals, busy parents, what status level, direct reports or not we have in life. If we eventually run out of what I call headspace, we run out of bandwidth in life to be able to get more out. And so we've got to learn how to multiply time, do things smarter, be efficient. And I think what I hear you saying is not that my family's on the back burner, not that my business is on the back burner, but you're working 6 hours, getting 8 hours of productivity out if you're feeling better. And that does happen. You were home with margin and capacity at the end of the day to still be able to be a dad, to be able to be a husband and maybe go on a date once in a while. And when you're on the date, you're not stressing about the opportunity cost of not being in the gym, and vice versa. And that's where I see health that comes in, is health is directly related to our performance in all of our lives. So we take care of ourselves, I have more to give.
Yeah.
And no one suffers when I feel better. They suffer when I feel bad.